Breaking news, the Chicago Bears have traded for edge rusher Darrell Taylor, sending a sixth-round pick to the Seattle Seahawks. It's clear that Ryan Poles was not happy with what the Bears have at edge rusher on the roster. He was in on the Matthew Judon trade, but now he's traded for Darrell Taylor from Seattle. Taylor was a situational edge rusher for the Seahawks, and he's had a ton of success getting after quarterbacks. Today, I wanted to talk about what he brings to this roster. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Taylor is a 27-year-old former second-round pick by the Seahawks in 2020. He would miss his entire rookie season due to injury, but he's been extremely productive as a situational edge rusher over the last 3 seasons. He has 21 and a half sacks, 34 quarterback hits, 90 total pressures, 5 forced fumbles, and 28 run stops. He's added 20 plus tackles for loss as well, and he's been a guy that has consistently gotten after quarterbacks in all 3 of his seasons in the NFL. The Bears needed depth at edge rusher and have sent the Seahawks just a 6th-round pick to acquire this talented pass rusher. This is a great move by Ryan Poles. Taylor has graded out poorly against the run with a 45.2 grade according to PFF, but he excels as a pass rusher. Kind of similar to what Yannick Ngakoue brought to the table, he can also make plays in the run game, as evident by his run stops and tackles for loss, but he will probably not get many reps on first and second down. He was brought to the Bears for one reason: to go get after quarterbacks. He's a guy that's going to come into the game on third and longs and obvious passing situations. He has 90 pressures in the last 3 seasons, which is by far more than anyone else on this defensive line other than Montez Sweat, who had 64 alone last season. Taylor's a guy who also brings some upside with him. He had 9.5 sacks as a situational pass rusher in 2022. He also has at least 27 pressures every year he's been in the league, and he immediately upgrades our defensive line rotation. You will see some places have him listed as a linebacker. It's because the Seahawks ran a 3-4, and he will play defensive end with the Bears. This could mean that Jacob Martin might be headed to the injured reserve to start the season. He's been out of practice for almost a month now, but Darrell Taylor should be ahead of Dominique Robinson and Daniel Hardy as a pass rusher, and he's going to allow Austin Booker more time to develop. Ryan Poles has given up just a 6th-round pick for a guy who has legit 10-sack upside, and he should be a safe bet for 4 to 5 sacks easily. This was a great move by Ryan Poles. Now, Taylor is in the last year of his contract. He's making just $3.1 million, and if we end up cutting Larry Borom, we could save $3 million from that move, so that's something to watch out for, especially after he got hurt last night. But this is a value addition to the roster. It's going to cost the Bears just a 6th-round pick, and Taylor should be one of the first guys in on all third downs and obvious pass rush situations. He would come in opposite of Montez Sweat, which would allow DeMarcus Walker to slide inside to replace Andrew Billings. What do you guys think about this move? I think it was a low-risk, high-reward move, and honestly, considering the cost, this could work out better than the Matthew Judon trade. Welcome to Chicago, Darrell Taylor. This is a guy you should get to know. We will see a lot of him, and hopefully he can get a ton of sacks this year. Please remember to hit that like button for me, guys. I have a ton more content on the way. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.